Hi AP Biology students. This is a quick tutorial on how to organize your Google Drive to be best prepared for the future of your high school career and hopefully your college career. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to access your Google Drive. Now you'll notice I'm using Internet Explorer simply because it works better with my screen recording program that I have embedded right now, but I typically am a Chrome user because it's faster. You'll notice that I'm logged into my personal Gmail. If you don't have a personal Gmail, I recommend starting one up and then sharing your MUHSD account with your personal account. In other words, making yourself an owner to that account, because everything you create in high school is going to eventually disappear if you do not have it shared with your personal Google as an owner. So that's just kind of a cover your butt thing for later in life. So first thing, you'll notice that I'm in my personal Google Drive, and these are folders I had created before as a demo. And some people want to know, okay, well, what if I create a folder and I want to get rid of it? So in order to get the buttons that allow you to do that, you have to click on the boxes in front of these folders. So I'm going to actually take everything I created before. You'll notice a trash can here. I'm going to delete all of those folders. This tutorial is intended to show you which folders I recommend creating and how you can color code them or make them look prettier. So if you look, I'm on my drive. To see everything that you have within your drive, if you click to the arrow to the left of my drive and make it to the down position, it shows you all of the subfolders that exist within my current drive. I don't expect you to have all of these, but for your high school career, I recommend creating the following folders. So to create a new folder, you go to this button here. You also have the option of clicking create and choosing folder from the create button. I like, of course, the one click button option at the top. It makes it nice and easy. My recommendation is that you create a science folder. If you think about all the major topics of classes that you're going to take, those are all of them that I would create. A math folder. You should be taking math and science all 4 years if you're planning to go to college. An English folder, of course, is required for all 4 years. A social sciences or social studies folder, which would entail your world history, your California history, or U.S. history, I should say, government. If you want to change that name, go ahead and do so with whatever you want. I don't know what the current terminology is for that class. It was social studies when I was in high school. And then I'd create an electives folder. So as you can see, they're not very pretty. They're a gray color. So how can I make those a prettier color? So as you can see, they're over here because my arrow's down. If I had it to the right direction, you wouldn't see all the subfolders. If I go back to the down direction and I go and hover over the folder, there's a right arrow that gives you a lot of different options. Oops, I must have not clicked on it. There you go. Okay, it's stuck. Let's try going to English. Now we'll click on it. Come on. This could be because I'm not in Google. I guess I could go to the More button. No, it's not letting me do it there also. What if I right click? There you go. It's letting me right click. That drop down arrow is not working in Internet Explorer, but I right clicked on it and then it gives me a lot of different options. I can put a new folder within that folder. I can move it to a different spot, or I could change the color, which is what I like to do because I like to make my folders look pretty. Yeah, see, I have to right click to get that drop down. So change color, and so that's what you can do with all of them. I'll actually go change this science color, change color, make that a green color. And then in the science folder, of course, I want you to have your AP Biology folder. So I would create a new folder either by clicking here, or I could go to that drop down arrow. So here's my AP Biology folder. And then I can do the same thing where I hit the drop down over here, go to the AP Biology and change the color to whatever color I would like. So that's a way to organize your folders and make them look pretty. Another option, let's say I'm in my drive and I accidentally make, for instance, a physics folder. We'll say I'm taking physics. And I put it in my drive and I realize, oh, I wanted to put that in my science folder. You can click the box in front of physics and it gives you some options. You can either make a new folder, I think this gives you the option to share with other people. So if you have a class assignment where it's group work, that you can do that. It allows me to trash it. Or if I click on the More button, I can move it to whatever destination I'd like. Of course, I want it in science. Now, what if I wanted in my AP Biology folder? Well, I just click that drop down button and then I could choose to put it in AP Biology. Naturally, I'd want the physics in the actual science folder. Or the other option could be to take that and simply drag it over to the science folder. Now I've noticed with that though, if I go to my drive, let's try refreshing it. I don't know that it took it out of, let's see if it's in science. Oh, it didn't move it. Usually you can click it and drag it over. There, it looks like it moved at that time. It gave me a message. So if I go to my drive or go to science, it's still not there. So yeah, in this particular case, this is kind of the for sure method. If you click on the box in front, it gives you the option to move it to whatever folder you designate. And then you should see it disappear. There it goes. And same thing if I want to color code it, just click on the drop down arrow. Since I'm using Internet Explorer, I right clicked it and then you can go to the option of changing the color. So that's how you can organize your Google Drive. Hopefully that gives you some tricks that maybe you weren't aware of. If you knew all these things before, then happy Google driving, and hopefully that gives you some information if you did not know that you can utilize to organize yourself. I recommend organizing yourself now because it will pay off for the rest of your life. Happy Google driving again.